July here in Inglewood, California. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And here we go from LA. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. We'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right back to Irving now. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play, and enough for a first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
180. What's up?
Once again, Irving. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Buccaneer first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
This is Irving on 2nd. A lot of space ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Skips down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
He got him the first, now Irving on first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
White So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Irving on the inside give. And the defense wins this rep. That's stuck at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Mayfield now on third and goal. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Back-to-back carries here. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Play fake, Darnold. That's caught, he found some space. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's good.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll try and punch it in. And it gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's White again. Fights his way through a tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. It's a gift to White. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Dose of the hurry up here. Mayfield now off the play action. On him quick, and they bring it down. Dose of the hurry up offense here.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Long for him here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Fourier looking with the pick. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Go, sack.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 2nd and 5. Here's the long back on the handoff. He's got room to roam. Has room into the secondary. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Groupie to trot the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Buccaneers 3.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offensive line first.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Now here's Mayfield. And it looks great flying through the air, bro. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Look at that power. Deep left side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Oh, really stings, kid, because you want to convert there and not want to keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there was a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
He'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at it. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yes, sir. Yo, 80.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Donald with it on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try to throw. It's Donald. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams make it a 3-possession game. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams push their lead to 18.
Rams 21. Buccaneers 3.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The give now to White. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Mayfield to throw. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, Buccaneers.
King!
They fake the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Hits some space around midfield. Again, he's got room. To the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there are many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Rocks to the line. First and 10. White. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Running on second with White. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
We've set it downs from 37. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Called in left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Regular. 180. What?
Throwing again is Baker. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Run.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
180.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They send a receiver in motion right. Second down, Mayfield to pass. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Go run for it. It's with White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
First down. Here's Baker. Hawkins and holds it up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Baker now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Rams get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. And he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
First and 10
That was it.
45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to the well again. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now Donald on the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams throw the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Johnson, his intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield escapes the pocket. He's running with it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding into a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slider practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Working quickly here.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
This time it's a passing play. Got for big yards on the right side. And they get this down to the 28. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Working quickly here.
Run.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Mayfield to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here we go, son.
From the red zone now. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams trying to end this before the final quarter. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Groupie to try that point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead.
Buccaneers 3.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Buccaneers.
They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throw left side, finds Johnson. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Jared Verse on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, a run for White. He is down to the 30-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And it's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. First down throw here. Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Mayfield. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Regular. Watch out.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Riley Moss with the pick. Oh man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
That's our target, Puka Nakua. Tackle made right around the 26. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be brought down here at the 42. A good 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
42-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
7 more yards.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And again, it's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Long with a quick pass out line. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Go, lady. Go, lady.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams running them out of the building. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's Harris on the right side. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Now motion Johnson right. 1st down, here's Baker. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Now motion Johnson right.
180. What's up?
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams' 3-yard line.
White's going to try to smash his way in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra.
And it's no good. Denied by the right upright. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Starting at the 10. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
We're going to start.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Complete out to the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so we're shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up.
They give it to him again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Yo, lady. Watch the back on this lady. Yo, lady. Red 84.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, son. Yo, lady. Red 80.
From the gun, Darnold taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field? They put 6 on the board.
First and 10 from the 32. Baker now from the gun. Throw left side finds Johnson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They'll motion Johnson right. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense heading out for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Look, this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. As he goes down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
Real. 180! What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. Pass it down close. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take 7 points off the deficit. Well, don't look up the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Brooks get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football! All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Real. Good. 180. Done.
Throwing, Baker. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So make a check in that win column for the Rams.